Hey, this is a final segment of Pillow Talk. This is Kevin Fear from Mattress Express. Um, you know, I don't cover enough of the questions we get on email. Let's look and see what we've got in here. Here's Joanne. She emailed me from Mohawk, New York. It's out in the Mohawk Valley, out by Utica. She says, I hear you talk about purple all the time. What's the advantage of buying in your store rather than buying online? Great question. We have 9 different purples, Joanne, on the floor. How could you possibly pick out a purple when there's 9 different purples without knowing what they feel like? You can look at it online, but you're not going to know what it feels like. So you come into our store, you try it, you pick out the one you like if you like it. Some people come in to look at purple and they don't like the feel of it. It's a very different feel. Most do, but some don't, and they go on to get something different. But you pick out the one you like. We then pull up their website and give you the exact same prices online. So you get to try it before you buy it. You are supporting a local business in your community, but it's about you. You get to try it before you buy it. It's the same mattress you're going to get online. It's the same price you're going to get online. So it's better for you, right? Otherwise you'll order it. It comes to your house, rolled up on your front porch. It's heavy. It's really heavy. And you got to carry it up to the room, get rid of the old bed, set it up. And then if you don't like it, they got to come send people into your house to pick it up and take it back. You got to wait for a credit back on your credit. You come into my store, you find the one you like, you try it, and you go with it. Make sense? Great. All right. Labor Day weekend. The sales have already started. Mattress Express is in full swing. If you're just joining us, if you've listened to the whole show, I apologize. I've said this 100 times, but this is 101. Take up to 60 months to pay for anything in the store with no money down. I got to do more TV. I go into a store and people go, I know your voice. They don't know my face, but they know my voice. Look for our infomercial. It's on TV all the time. We're doing a new one right now. So 60 months to pay with no money down on anything in the store. Now, you have to go $1,500 or higher, and there is a credit check, okay? You say, oh, no, I don't want to spend $1,500, or I don't want a credit check. We have other payment plans. You have some that are no credit check. They have very small minimums. We have 6 months interest-free, a year, 2 years interest-free, up to 5 years interest-free on some products. So don't let that scare you. Go to mattressexpressny.com, fill out our 15-second express credit app, and one of my people will push it through, get right back to you, show you all your options. And before you come in where you stand. Why tie up your credit cards? Why tie up your bank account money? Use somebody else's money, okay? We have interest-free payment plans. And nobody else in New York State has all the brands under one roof that we have. Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Purple, Puffy, the Smart Bed by Instant Comfort, Posh and Lavish, Therapeutic, and more, okay? And when you come, be honest and be comfortable. What does that mean? I've said this before, but people have reacted so positively to it. I got to say it all the time. When you come to our store to get a bed, if you sleep in a separate bed from your partner, tell us. Tell us. We don't care. We need to know. Don't tell us it's a bed for the spare room. All right? Because then you won't get the right bed. You got to come in and say, this bed's for me. I sleep by myself. My partner sleeps in their own bed. I don't care why. Some people have different schedules. Some people have one stores, doesn't matter. We don't care. We just want to get you the right bed that you're happy with at a price that you think is a great deal. It's really that simple. So tell us, be honest, come dressed comfortably. And if you do sleep with your partner, bring them with you. Bring them on in. Let's get this thing over with, get it done, And if we show you something that's too expensive, tell us it's too expensive. If you think it's too low a quality, tell us. Let us have it. I mean, we're here for you. This is all about you. We want you to get the right bed that you love at a price that you feel like is a great deal, a payment plan that works for you. So just be honest with us when you come in. It's not like we're going to run into you every day. We don't care. It's not embarrassing information. It's just things. It's like talking to your doctor. You got to tell them things that, you don't go around telling everybody, but they need to know, right? So, all right. So when you come to our stores, we have all these beds on display. You can try all the technologies side by side. Air, traditional inner spring, all foam, purple grid, Tempur-Pedic material. And I can't say that enough. Even they're going to have Tempur-Pedic at the fair. Bring your quote in from Tempur-Pedic. Bring it in. We'll meet or beat the price. I don't think we're allowed to beat it on Tempur-Pedic. We'll meet it. But, we'll give you $300 in free gifts with any Tempur-Pedic quote you bring in. Yeah, now I got your attention, didn't I? We have adjustable bases you can put underneath them. And you're shopping locally with a store that's in your neighborhood, people you know, people you trust. Okay. And you can take up to 60 months to pay for your Tempur-Pedic at our stores with no money down. Okay. That's the big thing. Don't give us a nickel. Walk out this door with your bed. Take your time to pay it back. Don't tie up your own money. All right. New York State Fair is going on. Love the fair. Grab the kids, grab your partner, go. What's your favorite part of the fair? I have to think about it. It's always been the Midway, right? That's where I spent most of my time as a kid. I have to tell you, when they remodeled the fair, the whole layout, it's nice. Don't misunderstand me, but I miss the old that I grew up with. You know, people don't like change in life. I miss the old Midway. It was all cut up and windy, and you had to know where to go, and it had the big racetrack over there where you could park. Now they've redone it, and it's very beautiful, and it's very nice what they've done over there. But I miss the old. It's just me. I don't like change. It's just human nature. But yeah, the Midway is one of my favorite parts, but I also love the food at the fair. I like to take the concerts, you know, the shows they have at the fair. And they got a couple of stages now at the fair. You know, you've got what was, I don't know what the hell, they used to be Cole Muffler Court. Then it was Chevy Court. I don't know what the hell they call it today, but you know, it's changed names so many, you know, the big stage in the middle. But they got one at the other end of the Midway down by the pond down there. And, you've always got to get your fried dough at the fair, right? So we always used to, what we used to do when I was a kid, we used to have another family from Binghamton that would come up because I was born in Binghamton. My father got transferred down there and I was born, and then we moved back to Syracuse. I think my sister was born there too as well. And we had this family down the street from us. We became very close with him. He was a state trooper, and they would come up with their son, and we would go to the fair for the day. And we were young kids at the time. I don't know how old I was. I was probably, they did it every year. So up until I was probably hit like 10 or 12 years old. And we would go to the fair, and all day we would walk through the buildings, right? Every building. I remember I used to get a plastic bag, just fill it with stickers and stupid giveaway pens, whatever. We would walk through the fair all day long. And then we always went to lunch at Baker's Chicken Coop. I don't know why. That's where my parents wanted to eat. That's where we went. Or maybe that was dinner. We went at Baker's Chicken Coop. And then at night, when it finally got dark, then we would go to the Midway. So all day long, you know, we're pining to go to the Midway. We're kids. Let's go on the rides. No, went through all the buildings with the horses and the cows and the chickens and the sheep and the Indian village. Very educational, great thing for a kid. And then at night, go to the Midway. So, and we would go through the Center of Progress building. And now when you go through the Center of Progress building this year, you're going to see people selling mattresses. I don't know who all is there, but it's usually some companies from out of town. I know there's one company that comes up. I think they're from Texas. I don't think they're bad people or anything, but they're from Texas. I don't know, you know, who they are, what they're about, but do you want to buy a mattress from somebody halfway across the country? Get your quote at the fair. They're going to be selling Purple at the fair. Don't let them talk you. They're going to say it's a fair-only deal. You'll never get this deal anywhere else. Baloney. Get your quote. Bring it in. I'll meet it or beat it. I'll probably deliver it a lot quicker, and you'll have local service after the fair, okay? You do not buy a mattress at the state fair. You come to Mattress Express with your quote. We will take care of you. We will meet or beat the price. If it happens to be a bed we don't carry, we'll find you a comparable bed that you like just as much, and we'll beat the price. I'm telling you, we'll make you happy. We'll earn your business. Okay. We want to, and we did a lot of it last year. A lot of people brought in their quotes. They were very happy, you know, because then 6 months from now, 6 weeks from now, you got a question, you got a problem, we're right here. It's all about you. It's not about us. It's about you. Okay. So, and on anything from the fair, you can take up to 60 months to pay with no money. We got all our Labor Day sales going. As I said before, Purple up to $1,000 off, Tempur-Pedic $700 off. Stearns & Foster up to $800 off, $500 off Sealy, $1,350 off Puffy. Great deals. I'm telling you, Labor Day is one of the great times of the year to get a new bed. So we're going to be up against it here in a minute. The show is going to be wrapping up. God willing, we'll be back at it next week. Go to the fair. Have a great time. Enjoy yourselves. Eat some great food. But do not buy a mattress. Bring your quote to Mattress Express. Hey, thanks for sticking around this week. We'll see you next week. This is Kevin Fear, and this is Pillow Talk.